He's got enough on his plate. He invited me. I was so honored. He asked me to do two things. They had a big concert at the Lincoln Memorial, and he asked me to open the show.
For years, fans dreamed of a powerhouse reunion between Denzel Washington and Quentin Tarantino, but it never happened. Now, after years of speculation and silence, Denzel is finally breaking his silence. In a candid revelation, the Oscar-winning actor confirms why he turned his back on one of Hollywood's most iconic directors. It's not about ego, it's about something much deeper. The reason? Bold, personal, and completely unexpected. Do not skip, because you are about to find out the real tea. The Denzel Washington. Growing up in Mount Vernon, New York, Denzel Washington was just a young boy before, with the goals of becoming one of the greatest actors in Hollywood. The strong attitude and discipline that Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. inherited from his hardworking parents originated from a modest background. He was born on December 28, 1954. His mom, Lennis Lynn Washington, was an independent beauty shop owner and a fierce fighter. She was raised in Harlem, though she was originally from Georgia. Buckingham County, Virginia, was Denzel Sr.'s home. To supplement his family's income, he worked as a Pentecostal priest, a water department worker for New York City, and even in a retail shop. Mount Vernon's Pennington Grimes Elementary School was Denzel's first school. However, at the tender age of 14, his parents' divorce turned his world upside down. He was sent to Oakland Military Academy in New Windsor, New York, by his courageous mother, who wanted to offer her son a better shot. Denzel said that this was a watershed moment for him. He came clean about the fact that a large number of his childhood friends, the ones he had referred to as running buddies, ended up with lengthy prison terms. His life was forever altered by that choice, he once remarked. "If I had continued on that path, I never would have survived." Denzel attended Mainland High School in Daytona Beach, Florida, from 1970 to 1979. After his tenure at Oakland, his first attraction to Texas Tech University as a teenager wasn't the academics, but rather the jerseys worn by the Red Raiders football team, which were identical to those he had seen at his neighborhood boys' club. But fate had other ideas. He finally settled on New York's Frum University, where he received a BA in journalism and theater in 1977. He wasn't merely cramming for exams while at the Forum. He also participated in basketball, where he played guard for PJ Carlesimo's squad. However, he faced obstacles along the road. After taking a break from college to regroup, Denzel worked as the creative arts director at a summer camp in Connecticut. Someone at the camp's talent show one night saw his charisma and encouraged him to pursue acting. With renewed vigor, Denzel enrolled at Forum's Lincoln Center campus to pursue acting professionally. Plays such as All and The Emperor Jones gave him his big break, and he went on to star in productions beyond his college days. Wanting to continue honing his skills, he spent a year in graduate school at the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco before heading back to New York, ready to chase his dream. And that dream would take him to places few ever reach. Denzel Washington's journey in Hollywood. It is quite astonishing to see Denzel Washington's rise from a promising stage performer to a legendary Hollywood star. Washington took a giant leap toward becoming a master performer after receiving a full scholarship to San Francisco's esteemed American Conservatory Theater. Despite this incredible chance, he returned to New York after only a year because he craved hands-on experience. He made a firm decision to pursue acting professionally at that point. In 1977, he made his film debut in the made-for-TV film Wilma. Even though it wasn't a major part, it was the start of a remarkable career. Until his big breakthrough in 1982, Denzel kept working on minor stage and cinema ventures. St. Elsewhere, a hit medical drama, cast him as Dr. Philip Chandler. For all 6 seasons, Washington was a regular cast member, and his strong, grounded performance garnered him praise from critics around the country. Denzel's star began to rise sharply in the late 80s. He initially received an Oscar nod for his portrayal of South African independence fighter Stephen Bow in 1987's Cry Independence, which revealed his talent as a profound, dramatic actor. 2 years down the road, he finally got his Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in 1989 Glory, playing the role of a courageous and ferocious slave-turned Civil War soldier. Denzel had his best years in the 90s and 2000.
1975, I was in college, my first acting class. The teacher went around and asked everyone what they want to do, why they want to be an actor.
He was incredibly versatile. He brought energy and nuance to every role he portrayed. He was nominated for another Academy Award for his acclaimed performance as civil rights icon Malcolm X in the 1992 film of the same name. Subsequently, he had notable roles in the 1993 Tom Hanks film Philadelphia and the 2000 inspirational sports drama Remember the Titans. Washington became the second African American to ever win the Academy Award for Best Actor in 2001 for his dramatic performance as a corrupt police officer in Training Day. In the same year, his film Remember the Titans was a smashing hit at the box office, grossing over $100 million. He was also honored with other honors, such as the NAACP Image Award and the Black Reel Award for Best Actor. A lengthy number of accolades and distinctions bestowed to Washington throughout the years attests to his skill and influence in the field. There are just a handful of actors in history who have received Oscar nominations in 5 separate decades. He is one of them. He won an Oscar, a Golden Globe, and the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award, among other accolades, for his work on the 1999 Storm film. Denzel has already achieved scholarly renown without ever having finished graduate school. 3 honorary doctorates have been bestowed upon him. The first 2 came from University in 1991 and Morehouse College in 2007, with a third coming from Penn in 2011. The nation's highest civilian accolade, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, was bestowed upon him in July 2022. Denzel Washington has established himself as a formidable figure in both the acting and directing industries. His directorial credits include Antoine Fuqua, 2007's The Great Debaters, and 2016 Fences, in which he co-starred and received widespread critical praise. He has produced numerous films and TV shows, including the critically acclaimed The Book of Eli and The Equalizer. The Fallout. 30 years ago, on set of a picture that neither of them got credit for, Quentin Tarantino and Denzel Washington had an argument. In Hollywood, Tarantino and Washington have both made huge names for themselves. The films of Quentin Tarantino are among the finest examples of contemporary Hollywood, and Denzel Washington is widely regarded as one of the greatest actors of all time. Despite their immense fame, for some reason, none of them has been acknowledged as having worked on the same picture. Denzel Washington has shown interest in collaborating, even though they haven't officially done so. It was even mentioned in an interview with Friday Night with Jonathan Ross that Tarantino would consider it a great honor to have Denzel Washington star in one of his projects. The interview took place in 2009, thus even though they nearly collaborated, they have never actually done so. Crimson Tide, a 1995 film, briefly drew them together before being the cause of their breakup. After Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs were a smashing success, Tarantino became a Hollywood hot commodity thanks to his biting wit and clever pop culture references. As a result, Tony Scott, who directed Denzel Washington in the 1995 submarine action movie Crimson Tide, enlisted the services of Quentin Tarantino to beef up the dialogue. The actual amount of speech that Tarantino contributed to Crimson Tide is unknown, but his work on the film is renowned for its allusions to popular culture. Quentin Tarantino was never formally acknowledged for any further material he may have written for Crimson Tide. We don't know for sure why it happened, but he was supposedly a script doctor, and those people usually don't get credit for too much rewriting. Quentin Tarantino may not have formally received credit for his involvement on Crimson Tide because of a feud that developed between him and Denzel Washington. Over the course of his career, Denzel Washington has given some of Hollywood's most iconic performances. It would have been great if he could have been in a film playing out some of Quentin Tarantino's lines, but instead, it sparked a long-running animosity between the two of them. The racial undertones in Tarantino's script, an issue that has dogged him throughout his career, are the root cause of the animosity. Even though Denzel Washington has never said it out loud, it only takes a glance at one scene to figure out where he found issue with the picture. Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman's characters had a chat toward the film's conclusion regarding a certain breed of white stallions that are supposedly the best horses in the world when it comes to training. This out-of-place sequence raises some unnecessary racial tension and doesn't quite belong in the film. Denzel Washington's 2012 interview with GQ provided some insight into his daughter Kadia's collaboration with Quentin Tarantino on Django Unchained, as well as some insight into Washington's process of moving past his feelings for Tarantino following their breakup on Crimson Tide.
Again, he worried that his children may be embarrassed by his work.
This set the stage for what appeared to be an extended feud between the two filmmakers. Washington elaborated on how they got over their feud once the interviewer brought it up. What seemed like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity eventually escalated into a bitter feud between two cinematic legends that lasted for years. Even though Denzel Washington's sentiments were understandable, it's wonderful that he and Quentin Tarantino were able to put it behind them. It would be great to see them formally collaborate once before they retire, even though Crimson Tide is 3 decades behind them. Washington continues to expand his creative reach. His dedication to delivering strong, significant stories, particularly ones that highlight the Black experience in America, is on full display in his current production of the forthcoming film adaptation of The Piano Lesson. Denzel Washington has amassed a staggering wealth because of his lengthy and phenomenally successful career in Hollywood. In 2025, his net worth is projected to be approximately $300 million. This fortune is the result of a lifetime of successful acting, directing, producing, and financially astute decisions. Denzel has invested in real estate, owning magnificent residences that represent his sophisticated taste and private lifestyle. Yet, he is not limited to movie sets and red carpets. His apartment in Century City, Los Angeles, a spectacular new home purchased by Hollywood legend Denzel Washington and his wife in April 2022, was a major news story. Spacious and elegant condo in the middle of Century City, CA. This isn't your average apartment. It's priced at roughly $11 million. With more than 8,000 square feet of living area, this 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom home has all the amenities of a full-size house. The only catch is its vantage point over a posh Los Angeles neighborhood. Being the granddaughter of the late Saudi King Faisal, Princess Rima bint Bandar Al Saud is the seller. The property's opulence, one-of-a-kind touches, and celebrity-worthy amenities are hardly surprising given its illustrious royal past. You can tell this house is special the second you step foot inside. Sleek hardwood floors and high-end designer details line a broad, dramatic corridor that guests are greeted by when they enter through the daring, eccentric orange front doors. Modern furniture is complemented by a selection of 6 exquisite chandeliers, which provide a touch of refined glitter to the otherwise bright and airy atmosphere created by the room's pale walls and ceilings. The layout is just as remarkable as the furnishings. The condo has 2 of nearly everything because it was formerly a 2-family home. 2 separate dining rooms, a living room, and a ton of flexible space for hosting parties. Wonderful for entertaining or just lounging, the main dining room and family room have huge sliding glass doors that lead out to a covered patio. Conveniently located nearby is the roomy kitchen, which is fit for a chef thanks to its abundance of breakfast nooks and commercial-grade stainless steel appliances. However, that is not the end of the opulence. The condo provides a haven for the whole Washington family, including the 4-legged ones, with exclusive access to some of the most luxurious amenities in Century City. These include a 75-foot swimming pool, conference and business centers, a private theater with cutting-edge technology, a play area for kids, and an on-site spa for pets. This house is a true treasure in Denzel's real estate portfolio, combining modern elegance with welcoming design and convenience. 2 private entrances offer the couple's privacy and security. Luxurious Beverly Park Estate.
I'm trying to think of one. I'm working with you. I don't have any on me.
Denzel Washington's Beverly Park house is one of the most extravagant and well-appointed examples of Hollywood opulence. A huge, undeveloped site in the posh gated neighborhood of Beverly Park was bought by Denzel and Petta in the late 90s, and it was a daring decision, nestled among the hillsides that overlook Beverly Hills. It was then that one of the most spectacular Los Angeles mansions ever built came into being. Compared to other boutique hotels, the main residence's 30,000 square feet is really staggering. The 5,000 square foot guest home is on top of that. To put it in perspective, actor Mark Wahlberg's adjacent Beverly Park estate was around the same size. It went on sale in early 2023 for $55 million after initially going on sale in 2022 for an astounding $87.5 million. That should give you a sense of the poshness Denzel enjoys in his area. The estate's grand gated entrance, leading to a spectacular automobile court adorned with a hotel-style waterfall feature, makes a strong first impression from the outside. Despite its convenient location, just a minute inside the guard-gated, the residence exudes an air of utter seclusion. A 5-car garage, ample space for employees, visitors, and drivers, and a huge parking lot ensure that many vehicles will have plenty of room to park. The inside of the house is a fusion of modern luxury with timeless charm. At the top of the big 2-story foyer is an open and bright space that leads to the formal living room, the sophisticated dining area, and the magnificent 2-story library, which is ideal for high-level meetings or peaceful reading due to its rich wood paneling. There is a separate prep kitchen, a spacious main area, a walk-in pantry, plus office and living facilities for the staff, so the kitchen is perfect for formal entertaining as well as family life. Subterranean, the mansion maintains its impressiveness. A private cinema, a gym fit for pros, and a wine and cigar cellar with a smoking area and tasting room are all on the premises. The owner prioritized comfort, style, and high-end living in every aspect of this home's design. What lay outside, though, is probably the most jaw-dropping aspect of the estate. The grounds resemble a private retreat in every way. Denzel's backyard includes a 5-hole golf course with its own driving range, a full-size sports court designed to host professional-level basketball games, pickleball court, and even a private skate park. You may experience the level of opulence befitting a 5-star tropical resort at the resort's grotto pool, which features a slide. The home's indoor and outdoor spaces flow together seamlessly with vast terraces and sweeping lawns that invite family gatherings, elegant parties, or peaceful afternoons in the California sun.
Brilliant actors, obviously Viola Davis, but also Stephen Henderson. And
it's an architectural statement that shows what's possible when timeless style, ultimate comfort, and Hollywood success come together in perfect harmony. Estate in the Hollywood Hills. Prior to settling into his present mansions, Denzel Washington was the proud owner of an equally impressive piece of real estate located in a gated community in Beverly Hills. This tranquil haven, which he sold in July 2022 for $13 million, was the epitome of contemporary sophistication, style, and comfort. A true reflection of Denzel's refined lifestyle. With 6 well-decorated bedrooms and 5.5 bathrooms that were reminiscent of a spa, this mansion offered plenty of space for guests. Every room has an air of refined elegance thanks to the careful selection of high-end finishes and unique fittings. This mansion exuded an air of refined sophistication the instant you entered the magnificent lobby. Inspiring lighting from a chandelier and natural light streaming in via a wide skylight.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We're going to see, this is a good one. Gladiator 2, Denzel Washington.
Created an inviting atmosphere in the foyer. The modern and attractive open-concept living area had a fireplace and a built-in wet bar, making it perfect for hosting small, intimate gatherings or big, boisterous parties. The home's kitchen was a cook's paradise. Its large center island, stainless steel appliances from Sub-Zero and Wolf, shiny marble countertops, and overall layout make it ideal for social gatherings as well as formal meal preparation, such as family breakfasts. With its extra space and many organizational possibilities, the new pantry made life a little easier. It was a haven of opulence, the master suite, with a fireplace of its own, sleek, contemporary closets with custom cabinetry, and a luxurious bathtub. The room provided every convenience one could want. A 5-star wellness center vibe was infused into the home by the bathroom's sleek contemporary furnishings, which included a walk-in steam shower and a cool plunge tub. Stunning views of the surroundings, including the pool and meticulously maintained gardens, could be enjoyed from the private balcony that was accessed through French windows. There was a strong emphasis on entertainment all over the place. An elegantly renovated bar area showcased an integrated 280-bottle wine vault, catering to the most discerning of collectors. Meanwhile, the media room was furnished with a sumptuous sunken right-hand cloud sofa, making it the perfect place for cozy movie evenings. When you step outside, the house becomes the perfect venue for any kind of gathering. In the resort-style backyard, there was a heated pool, an in-ground hot tub, and beautiful water features, all against a large, level, artificial grass. Works wonderfully for parties or performances. A wood-fired pizza oven and BBQ were recently installed in the outdoor kitchen, making it perfect for parties held in the California sunshine. Adding finishing touches such as a herb garden, sculpted fish pond, and tranquil water features created an atmosphere of natural peace to the property. Viewed by both fans and real estate enthusiasts, it exemplifies the perfect blend of glitz and realism in a celebrity's home. His illustrious film career, classic good looks, and keen eye for perfection have made Denzel Washington famous. He has an equally refined taste in automobiles, which he displays with a variety of vintage, high-performance, and contemporary models. A legend to all. Denzel Washington, however, has not only been influenced by but also transformed into a legend in his own right. As time has passed, he has become an inspiration to aspiring actors. The late Chadwick Boseman shared a moving anecdote about how Washington footed the bill for his tuition to an elite summer acting school at Oxford University. Boseman would never be the same after that silent gesture of kindness. Washington has served as a mentor and inspiration to many, including Academy Award winner Jamie Foxx, Creed actor Michael B. Jordan, and Oscar winner Mahershala Ali. Even Jake Gyllenhaal and Will Smith have been profoundly influenced by his work ethic and insight. A number of up-and-coming actors have cited Denzel as an inspiration or influence, including Austin Butler, Elvis Presley, and Glenn Powell. Personal life and romantic relationships. Despite the transient nature of Hollywood relationships, Denzel Washington and Pleata Pearson have managed to build a marriage that spans 4 decades. Inspiring and unusual, a Hollywood love story that lasts. In the late 1970s, they initially crossed paths while filming Denzel's debut feature film, the television movie Wilma.
Yeah, we know all
Wager
that stuff.
Street,
You
yeah.
probably mispronounced it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Their love was immediate, and on June 25, 1983, after dating for a while, they married. They have since dedicated their lives to one another, their families, their beliefs, and mutual respect. They have been there for each other through Denzel's meteoric climb to fame and Plate's artistic career as a classical pianist and actor. All 4 of the Washington children have gone their separate ways, and the creative industries is no exception. Their parents are justifiably proud of them. The Washington family is well known for the athletic and acting careers of their eldest son, John David. Famous for his roles in Tenet and Black, a Klansman, John David had a professional football career before he became a Hollywood star. As he follows in his father's footsteps while forging his own path, he is now regarded as one of the most promising young performers. After earning a BA from Yale in 2010, their daughter Katya Washington prefers to stay out of the limelight. She continued her career in film production, proving that the Washington family maintains a vibrant creative spirit. Next up are Malcolm and Olivia, who are twins. The family's connections to the entertainment industry were further solidified when Malcolm studied cinema at the University of Pennsylvania. The Piano Lesson, his first feature film directing, was a fresh take on the traditional family reunion film. As a creative family partnership, Denzel was the producer and John David was the star. Olivia Washington, meantime, is making waves with her early credits that include a role in Lee Daniels' picture, The Butler. Denzel and Pleata decided to reaffirm their vows in a spiritual and symbolic ceremony in 1995 after being married for over 10 years. An iconic figure in the struggle against apartheid, Archbishop Desmond Tutu presided over the vow renewal ceremony in South Africa. Their friendship was already deep, but that moment deepened it much further. Denzel Washington is an actor and stage and screen giant, but he is also a man with strong religious beliefs, famous for playing films with strong, ethical protagonists. It is evident that a significant portion of that conviction stems from his genuine spiritual convictions. Washington attends the well-known Los Angeles church, West Angeles Church of God in Christ, and is a devout Pentecostal evangelical Christian. And there you have it, the truth straight from Denzel himself. No more rumors, no more guessing, just raw honesty from one of Hollywood's most respected voices. If this revelation shocked you or gave you a new perspective, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. For more untold Hollywood stories and behind-the-scenes drama, make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.